In today's video, we will discuss the preamble, how to learn the preamble to solve the MCQs question using mnemonics, and then we will go on to discuss the amendability of the preamble and the important Supreme Court cases regarding the preamble. So let us start. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure them among all justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Justice, social, economic, political. Liberty, thought, expression, belief, faith, worship. Equality of status and of opportunity. Fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and unity and integrity of nation. In our Constituent Assembly, on 26th November 1949, we adopt Constitution of India. We adopt Constitution of India now. There is a way to remember all these things. Basic keywords of the preamble, how to remember this, there is a trick. We use mnemonics. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. SSSDR. Shiv Sundar Das is a doctor. Now, there are three S for sovereign, socialist and secular. So, how to remember? Sovereign comes first, socialist after that and secular after that. there is a way. SO, V, SOC and SE. S is 15, common in all these, so no problem. S is 19, sorry. O is 15 according to the alphabetical order. O is again 15 and E is 5. So we arrange these words in decreasing order. V is 22, C is 3. Therefore, if we arrange in decreasing order, sovereign is SOV, then SOC, then SE. So it's in decreasing order in the alphabetical wise. Therefore, now, so sovereign, socialist, secular in decreasing order. And then doctor. DR is doctor, democratic republic. Then keywords are justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Justice, start from equality. E is 5 in English alphabetical order, then into 2, 10, then below E is F, 6 and then into 2, 12. So remember, start with the third letter E. 5 into 2, 10, then 6 into 2, 12. JLEF, justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Justice is of 3 types, you have to remember as it is: social, economical, political order, because these terms come in various ways in the polity: social, economic and political justice, social, economic, political, fundamental rights, etc. Now, to remember all these things, there is a sentence: to eat breakfast in future world. Step over digitally under Instagram. Now learn T, thought, expression, belief, faith, worship. Then step over thought, eat, thought, expression, belief, faith, worship. Equality of status and of opportunity. Of status and of opportunity. DUI. Dignity, unity and integrity. So this is the trick to remember, because the question comes in prelims, so you have to remember as it is. And last is date, 26 November 1949. What is the source of we the people of India? This is the source of the constitution. They derive the power from the people of India. Nature of Indian state is sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic, republic. And what are the objectives of the constitution? Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. And what is the date? 26 November 1949. Now we describe the various terminology in the preamble. Meaning of different terms. Sovereign. Sovereign means India take decision on its own. India is not dependent on any country. Any country does not dictate its terms on India. India is not under the influence of anyone. India's membership of the United Nations and of the Commonwealth does not put any hindrance in the concept of sovereignty. India is sovereign. Membership of United Nations in 1945 and membership of Commonwealth in 1949. It does not have any implication on the concept of sovereignty. India is a sovereign nation. Next term is socialist. It is of two types: democratic socialism communist socialism. Democratic socialism means India has the credentials. India is not bothered about the private property. India believes in mixed economy. And communist socialism is that the means of production are owned by the government. Therefore, everything is by the government. They doesn't believe in private property. Secularism. Secularism means that Indian state doesn't have any religion of its own, and these two words, socialism and secularism, were the result of 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976. These two words were added in 1976 and they were not in the original preamble. India has the concept of positive secularism, that is, India gives equal support to all the religion, whereas in negative socialism, the state keeps itself distance from the religion. So it doesn't support any religion, while on the other hand, positive secularism means support to every religion. Democratic. Source is derived from the people through elections. It is of two types, direct and indirect. Indirect is of two types, presidential and parliamentary. Parliamentary example is India, presidential example is United States. And direct is of four types. It is followed in Switzerland. These four types are referendum, initiative, recall and plebiscite. Referendum means that any legislation which I want to have that this legislation should be there or not, so there will be a referendum. People will give their opinion through direct elections, direct voting. Initiative means that people will propose a bill, that if people want something that this bill should be there, so there will be initiative and people will vote on this. Recall means that anybody from the public office can be removed, any representative person. People can remove directly by voting. And plebiscite is to obtain the opinion. Government resorts to plebiscite. It is mainly in the territorial domain, that if any territorial dispute is there, plebiscite is conducted to obtain the opinion of the people. And in parliamentary, executive is legislator responsible to the legislature. Ministers and prime minister are from the legislature itself. while in presidential, direct election of the president takes place, as in case of US. President is not responsible to the Congress, to the law-making body. They both work in different domain. Democratic is of three types: social, economic, and political. As I have told you, in case of justice also, this term comes here and there frequently. Social, political, and economical. Economic. In social, there are social democratic credentials are liberty, equality, and fraternity. Equality, fraternity. Socialist, secular, democratic, then republic. Republic means the head of the state is indirectly elected. There is no monarchy, no hereditary. Like in case of our president, it is indirectly elected. We elect representative, MLA and MPs, and these in turn elect the president. Overall, we don't have any direct elections as in case of US presidential, but still our representative elect president. So it is an indirect election and the head of the state is elected indirectly. There are two terms, monarchy and republic. Monarchy, as in case of Britain, where the head of the state, that is queen, there is a succession, while in case of republic, as in case of India, the president is elected indirectly. There are two aspects related to republic, that public offices are open to every citizen and political sovereignty to people, that people have the sovereignty to elect anybody. Next term is justice. Social, economic, and political. And this has been taken from the Russian Revolution, the concept of justice. Social justice means giving equal treatment to everybody and no discrimination on the basis of caste, color, race, religion, sex, and so on. Economic justice is that no discrimination on the basis of economic factors. There should be no discrimination between the rich and the poor. Together, social and economic justice is called distributive justice. The term distributive justice refers to the combination of social and economic justice. Political justice is that giving equal political rights to everybody. Next term is liberty. I have liberty, therefore I do not have any restraint on my activities. I can, so therefore absence of any restraint. On the activities of individual plus opportunities for the development of personality. If I have liberty, therefore I have the liberty, I can do what is right and what is in the good sense, so therefore I might develop, my personality can be developed. It is taken, this term is taken from the French Revolution. Absence of any special privilege to any section. Let's say if any section have any special privilege, then it is not equality. That section is being promoted on the interest of the others. So everyone should be equal, so therefore there should be absence of any special privilege. Now, Article 14 to 18, it is right to equality in the fundamental rights. So these articles give the equality. Article 325, 326, Article 39. So these are the articles you have to remember which embodies equality, liberty taken from French Revolution and equality. Then fraternity. Fraternity is the sense of brotherhood, that we all are brothers. How will this sense develop? Indian constitution makers have developed this sense by providing single citizenship. You and I are both the citizens of India. So therefore we have a sense of brotherhood. Integrity. This word was added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976, along with secular and republic. Along with socialist and secular word. Then is preamble a part of constitution or not? There was a discussion, so therefore three important cases we have to remember regarding this. First is Beru-Berry Union case. In this case, Supreme Court said that preamble is not a part of constitution. Then it reversed its stance in the Beru-Berry Union in the Keshwananda Bharti case. It said that preamble is a part of constitution. And subsequently in the LIC India case, it reaffirmed its decision earlier in the Keshwananda Bharti case that it is a part of constitution. And one thing to remember, that preamble is neither a source of power nor a prohibition. You cannot derive any power from the preamble, and it is also does not prohibit anything. And preamble is non-justiciable. That means you cannot go into the court to enforce the provisions of preamble. It is non-justiciable. So these things you have to remember for the prelims, each and every line which I have explained to solve the MCQs correctly. Thank you.